Let's now look at the school of minimal note taking, whereas basically the concept that less is more. One of the things that I have noticed as a coach instructor is that beginning coaches like to take really detailed notes during every client session. And what it does, in my experience, I'm happy to get pushback on this, is that it takes attention away from what's really happening in the session and certainly from some of the nonverbal cues that our clients are offering. I would argue that you don't need to remember every detail along the way. That what we are doing is holding space for the client to process through and to hear themselves process things through. And our job is to listen for themes and what's bubbling up overall for the client. And in fact, I want to paint a picture for you. And what nonverbal cues did you potentially miss because you were interested in capturing every single detail? We don't need to regurgitate it all back. We want to capture themes. We want to capture overall sort of the essence of what's being shared. And when you are able to track with the client, maybe capture a couple, and I will share what I find to be helpful to capture. But in general, if we're pacing with the client, your next question will be about where they ended up and what's coming up and what's coming up for you and what could potentially move the client forward rather than getting caught up in what's in your notes that may or may not be helpful. So, as with many things, what I would say to you about taking notes is what is the purpose?